Welcome back to Half Moon's Picks. Ho ho ho! I am shooting here on Christmas Eve. Last week, quickly, I went 3-0-1. So almost perfect week again on my video picks. Then again, I took a dumpster fire on my unders and overs last week on Twitter. The Cardinals. I picked the Cardinals to win, or at least cover the spread. I didn't think they'd shut out the Seahawks by 13 points, and then I had the under in the Miami game. I was thinking, hey, I dropped the ball. Oops, will someone pick this up? Instead, they just, oh my God, look like Joe Montana on both sides of the field. Unbelievable. And I did cash in on my teaser again last week. They were great as far as that season goes, as far as the teasers go, as well as the unders and overs. Trying to get the video picks a little bit higher. Working on it. What can you do? Anyways, I want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a great holiday and enjoy a great holiday season. Don't drink a lot of eggnog. And let's get on to the comment of the week. Comment of the week comes from Brett Power. Have you listened at 2 times speed? Ha! Well, let's give it a try.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. It's the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
Well, that sounds funny enough. Let's get on with the picks. My fourth pick of the week, my upset pick of the week, we got the Washington Redskins traveling to the Dallas Cowboys. The Washington Redskins are a 10.5 road dog, and this is a divisional game. No matter how you look at it, 10.5 points, divisional game. This whole division stinks. You get 10.5 points in there, it's a good mix. I know Dallas earlier in the season been shutting out the divisional opponents pretty bad, but I think they're a train wreck. If you ask me, I mean, yes, they could win by 10 points or more. Why not? But divisional game. I used to play football. Let me tell you something. And the divisional leader needed to lose in order to succeed to the playoffs. I'm going to play my dangdest not to let them win. I'll tell you that much. Plus, a lot of these players in the Redskins probably won't be playing again next year. They want to, do as best as they can to play again next year. Just some of the stats. Washington does have the second seat in the draft. They could win and lose at the third seat, depending on what Detroit does. Washington probably play Case Keenum, so he can sling the ball around and get a few points. Dallas does need this win and a Philadelphia loss in order to get the fourth seed in the playoffs. Washington 4-3 ATS wise on the road. Dallas 4-3 ATS wise at home. Seems pretty even to me. 10.5 points keeps me on the winning side, so give me Washington plus 10.5. And my third pick of the week, we got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the New York Giants. The New York Giants are a 4.5 home dog, and basically, again, this division is junk. 4.5 points. You're a division in the division, home and a dog. I love the points. I know in the last 10 meetings in the last 10 years, Philadelphia is 8-2 in New York. They play well here. They know the Giants well, but Philadelphia's a little banged up. I know they played pretty well last year, but overall, and I gotta grant it. The Eagles do play in postseason really well. When things are on the line at the end of the season, they find a way to win. They might win by field goal. If I think 4.5 points is too much, Philadelphia wins and they're in. Or if Dallas loses, they're in as well, and they get the fourth seat. And the New York Giants, they're trying to play spoiler. Danny Dimes had an excellent week last week. So did Saquon Barkley. Both of them had an excellent game last week. Now if they can bring it home and do just as well and play spoiler, take Giants plus 4.5. My number 2 pick of the week, we got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Atlanta Falcons are a 1-point road dog. And I would just put this game on the money line. You know, Atlanta Falcons, money line. You know, you probably get a little bit more money on that. 1 point really doesn't mean much either way. I know Tampa Bay, Jameis Winston is playing for a job, whether he keeps it in Tampa or to another team as well. Atlanta, you know, is playing for their coach. But, you know, if Atlanta wins this game, they can take the second place in their division. I know, you know, 7-9, who cares, right? But, you know, they have a better divisional, you know, record. And they can just surpass Tampa Bay and say, hey, you know, hey, we came in second in the division, not too bad. I know we missed out on the playoffs, blah, blah, blah. Atlanta's on a 3-game win streak. So Tampa Bay is horrible at home. Another thing, you know, I used to live there. Tampa Bay's bad. This year they are 0-5-2 ATS wise, so they never covered the spread at home this year. They're only 2-5 at home straight up record. So yeah, give me Atlanta Falcons +1 or on the money line. And my number 1 pick of the week, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Indianapolis Colts are a 4-point road favorite. And basically, Jacksonville is they're done. You know, the players, we heard earlier in the season, you know, calling their agents, trying to get another team, getting out of there. They just fired Tom Conklin. You know, he's old school. These guys are new school. You know, these guys got a pool in their stadium. You know, they keep things light. Indianapolis, I know, you know, after Andrew Luck retired, they're like, oh, what are we gonna do? They want to say at least, you know, we got 8-8 record. 8-8 record, they'll be happy that no one expected it after Luck left. You know, and that's what they got going for them. Jacksonville this year is 2-5 ATS at home. To me, I think they're falling apart. This should be a runaway. You know, especially Indianapolis last week. They just tore apart Carolina. So I expect them to do something similar to that. Jacksonville has no answer, nothing. So give me Indianapolis Colts -4. All right, those are my favorite picks. Let me give you the little bar stool talk here. This week I'm probably just doing like half units on my favorite plays and my under and overs. Not playing much. I'm mostly going to play some teasers, maybe play a full unit on each teaser bet. I got quite a few of them, but like I said, I'll give you my 3 team as I hit, 2 weeks in a row now. And there's some great teasers on here. I know a lot of people aren't teasers, but it's winning me money, especially the last 2 weeks. My 3-team teaser, I'm going with Baltimore +9.5. I mean, I don't expect Pittsburgh to beat anybody by 10 or more. They haven't did it all year, so 9.5 plus Baltimore. Even I know RG3's playing, I get it, but you know, 9.5 points, that's a lot, especially for, you know, Pittsburgh to try to cover. Miami +23 again. When's the last time the Patriots beat anybody by 23 points or more? I'm sure, you know, they early in the season they did, you know, a couple times, but they haven't done it lately. So what have you done for me lately? Not 23 points. And last but not least, the Kansas City Chiefs. They do need this win, bringing them down to 1.5, pretty much a pick 'em. I think Kansas City will win. So that's my 3-team teaser. We got Baltimore, Miami, and Kansas City. 3-team teaser. Cash it in. And just if you wanted to throw some extra ones in there, I'm going with my top picks as well. You know, Atlanta +8. New York Giants +11.5, Washington +17.5. Those are excellent. You know, just mix them up, jump around. You know, even throw them all on one 6-team teaser, win a bunch of money. You don't know. I know I'm definitely gonna have a ticket on 6-team teaser for those, but see how it plays out. Hopefully, you know, anything can happen week 17. So I'm not guaranteeing nothing here. Let's just go on with the picks and see what we got here. The Titans at Texans. Oh, this is gonna be a beautiful game here. Fun to watch. I got the Titans. Titans was at -4. They need this win to get the the 6th seat. Texans already got their they're clinched already, but they said they're gonna start the starters. Whether they do or not, Whether they have all their starters play, I don't see why they would. But yeah, I'll give it to the Titans. Next, we got the Browns at the Bengals. I got the Browns minus 2.5 or 3 somewhere. I try to get 2.5, so 3 points laying on the road. I don't trust the Bengals. They're so bad. They clinched the first seat in the draft pick, so the Bengals have. They could actually win this game and still not lose their first pick. So they might, win it. Last year, Cleveland did win in Cincinnati, and they didn't have half the stars they have now, and they won it by 15 points. It was 35-20. So yeah, I like the Cleveland Browns, and it's probably Kitchen's last game. So make it a winner. Chicken dinner. Next, I got the Bears at the Vikings. Vikings will probably rest all their starters, as the Bears and the Vikings have nothing to play for. Right now, the lines have just started sprouting at Minnesota -1. Again, neither team have anything to play for. A divisional battle, and there's no points on the table. Give me the home team, the Vikings. Why not? Bears, Trubisky, yes, he looks pretty bad. So yeah, give me Vikings anyway, even with their backups. Next, we got the Saints at the Carolina Panthers. Right now, they got Carolina Panthers 13.5 points. I know, the only game I lost as far as my teasers went last week, I hit like 10 of them, I think, and then lost on one, and that was the Carolina Panthers. They got routed in Indianapolis last week. But here they are again, 13 points, but, the Panthers lose mostly in those big games, mostly on the road. At home, I think they do a little bit better in a divisional game. I'm not saying the Panthers are going to win, but I think they might keep it close at the end of the season. They're bad. But the Saints, they're going to say, hey, we just need to go in there, quick win. We'll just keep ball control, just run up the middle. The only threat the Panthers got is McCaffrey. He might get MVP, but, I think probably Lamar Jackson will probably get it. But anyways, New Orleans has the number 3 seat. They need a win and a Green Bay loss, to move up or advance, or to get they get first seed if Green Bay and San Francisco lose, and Saints need this victory either way. So, and it's 1 p.m. game. They don't know what their competitors are going to do. So yeah, Saints will win, guaranteed. But I think Panthers will leave it close, as the Saints will play ball control. Next, we got the Steelers and the Ravens. The Baltimore is going to probably sit all their starters out, 2.5 points. Steelers are favored. Again, a great teaser. Oh, man. Baltimore plus, man. Just rank up those points. Pittsburgh ain't beating nobody by, 10 points. Again, I can't emphasize it enough. Pittsburgh needs a win, and Tennessee to lose in order to make the playoffs. And Baltimore will start RG3 as quarterback, so I think RG3 is better than anything Pittsburgh's got right about now. So yeah, give me the Ravens on this one and tease it. Next, we got the Jets at the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills are a 1.5 favorite. Again, Buffalo's clinched their spot. They're resting their starters. Buffalo cannot advance at all. So yeah, Jets on the road are so bad. And then Bills are backup. Who are the backup? Probably some high school team. Anyway, give me, it's a 1.5. Yeah, oh man, gun to my head. Give me Jets, on the road, as they are horrible on the road. But I think they can do with Bills' second string, I'm hoping. Next, we got the Dolphins at the Patriots. That's going to be a great game, man. This game is 16-point Patriot favorite. I got the Dolphins again. Divisional game, 16 points. Can New England beat somebody by 16 points? I think, Fitzmagic, he just crapped on everything I've ever owned by scoring a lot of points and covering the spread. So, yeah, give me Dolphins. Tease them. Can't emphasize that enough. like I said, New England will need to lock down the second seed after this win, and they will win. I don't see them losing. New England Patriots, need this victory to keep the second seat, or a Kansas City loss. Next, we got the Packers at the Lions. The Packers are a 10-point favorite. Green Bay still has a chance at the number 1 seat. Of course, the New Orleans has to lose, San Francisco has to lose, and Green Bay Packers have to win. Detroit's number 3 in the draft pick. Green Bay Packers on a 4-game win streak. The Detroit Lions are on an 8-game losing streak. So yeah, on this game, I'm a Lions fan. I'm going to take the points at home, 10 points. It's a lot of points, and hope they keep it close. I thought last week I said the same thing with the Broncos. They kept it close. They actually came out ahead at first, and then just lost at the end. Their offense couldn't do nothing. But Green Bay's defense, they got a great front four, but the secondary is not so great. So if they get quick, I don't know. I go on this game all day long, but a Lions and a teaser looks good too. Teasing. I'm telling you, that's how the way to win this week. I'm telling you for the last time. Tease your game. Lions plus 10 plus the teaser. I'm going to put that down there. Wow, I'm thinking about it. Detroit plus 17 points. Yeah, give me them. Next would be the Chargers at the Chiefs. Should be Chargers are done. Philip Rivers saying, "Oh, I can still play." No, you can't. You cannot play. Your arm's a noodle. You stink. How do you do that? Just like the Texans last week. They had 3 points. They got 8 turnovers from the Buccaneers, and they only win by 3 points? Yeah. No. What the heck? So anyway, the Chargers done. Philip Rivers done. Texans offense stink. But that's a different story. Chiefs are playing well. They're on a 5-game win streak. Kansas City got the number 4 seat. They can advance. If New England loses to Miami, which I seriously doubt. So give me the Kansas City minus that 8 points. Next, we got the Cardinals at the Rams. Not much to say about this game. The Rams are a 7-point favorite. No Kyler Murray. Brett Hundley, the backup quarterback from the Green Bay Packers when Aaron Rodgers went down, did miserable in Green Bay. Here we'll start again, and the Cardinals. I'm not trusting him. I know he played well at the end of the game last week, but give me the Rams minus the 7. Next, we got the Raiders at the Broncos. Not much to say on this game as well. Denver's a 3.5-point favorite. Why? I don't know. I'm probably taking the Raiders just for why not. They have a small chance of making the playoffs. So give me the Raiders. Broncos have nothing to play for. Good luck with Locke. I like Locke as quarterback, so yeah, but I'm still taking the Raiders. And that should about do it. All games are on Sunday, whether it's at 1 o'clock or at 4:25 p.m. East Coast. There's one night game on Sunday, and that should conclude the season and on with the playoffs as of next week. I will be here. I hope you will be too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow my YouTube prognosticator buddies below. All the links of them as well. Check them out. And I will see you next week. And happy holiday and have a great New Year's. Peace. You enjoy placing a few bucks on your favorite team? Maybe try your hand at cards or on the slots. Use me as a reference and head over to my Twitter and click on the link below and receive a new member bonus and help support this channel. Bovada. Just better.